Hey, my friends, it's Big Stu here. Just want to say thank you and welcome to our January 2017 DC Collector's Box. First one from DC for the new year of 2017. So I just wanted to say welcome to the new year. Maybe this will be our last Happy New Year's because we're now into like the third week of January. But anyway, so just want to say that. But before we begin, our last video in our last box was the Geek Fuel from December. And I had a Robocop shirt. And that's it. So I'll show it to you. Machine that he ended up fighting, who was supposed to replace him. And let's see if you can see it a little bit better. I'm very comfortable. Enjoy this shirt. So, but let's get to the DC. This is supposed to be about DC Legacy. So I have the idea is kind of some older things. They did tease and hint that this would be the first time that they ever made this particular pop. It's not a variant of another pop that exists. This is an original pop that they've never made before of any kind. So that was a nice little tease that we're going to get out of this. So let's open this up and see what we got. Okay, looks like our pin is falling out. But this is kind of like what you show, but I have the pin in my hand. So let's take a look at this. See what we got. Some old classic style of artwork. Batman, Green Arrow, and Superman. Wonder Woman, Aquaman I see on here. Okay. First pin is Swamp Thing. And it's kind of cool pin. And I'll show that to you. Swamp Thing. Okay. And next thing is Green Arrow patch, which is pretty cool. So you can kind of see that Green Arrow patch. Okay, let's see what we got. And this is what we see in the box, which doesn't let us see a lot here. I'm trying to put this where I'm still rearranging my room, so I don't have a lot of room. I'm redoing everything, so I apologize for that. Actually, I want to just move this down so we don't have any issues. So I'll move this over here. So I apologize, you won't be able to see the box at all, but let me move this camera for you. Okay, first thing we have our card, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, we have an Aquaman comic, which is pretty cool. Which we've come standard is Adventure Comics. So enjoy always the now we're standard in Marvel and the DC boxes. We're getting Pop Comics or the covers for the comics. Okay, I got a T-shirt, and it looks like it's Crypto. They were teasing something with the dog, Crypto. And I was kind of thinking, well, maybe we're going to get a Crypto dog, but pop. But it looks like we're getting a Crypto shirt. It's really soft. It's light blue. And Crypto. Super dog. Kind of cool. A little different, but kind of cool. Okay, next thing we have. This is pretty cool. Batman and Robin salt and pepper shakers for Pop Home. Kind of reminds me of the classic Batman and Robin. Now here's a picture on the back of it. And here's the pop. Just one more thing. Here's the pop. It's Plastic Man. And that's very cool. They've never done a Plastic Man pop before. And you got the shape of his hands. So very cool. Here's a kind of a view of what he looks like. And back to the box, a little bit of artwork on him. So definitely very cool. They've never done a Plastic Man before. And that's what they were talking about doing. And they had teased Plastic Man in the promos that they'd done. They had showed Crypto, and they'd show Plastic Man. So let's see our card. See what we have here. Oh, it looked like we could have gotten a different version of the shirt. Looks like there we could have gotten a Bat Hound shirt. The Bat Hound. I probably would have liked that a little bit more than Crypto. But zoom in the card here. But pretty cool. And next theme is going to be Superman. So that'll be coming in 2 months. So that would be the March box, would be Superman. So let me move this out of my way. I apologize for that. So let's see. We got a shirt. Yeah, well, first we got the pin, the patch, the shirt, salt pepper shakers, and the pop and the comic. So we ended up with 6 items. And I believe not mistaken, X-Men we had 6 items. We used to be getting 7, and maybe because the salt and pepper shakers is larger, or maybe in 2017 everything's just going to be up to 6 items. So it's been a while since I think we've seen a 7th item. Doctor Strange only had 6 items too, if I'm not mistaken. And but again, we got some heavier things, some bigger items that were in there. X-Men was 6 items. So it might be a new thing with Pop that we're just getting 6 items total and all. To rate this from 1 to 10, I'm a little mixed about the theme. I like DC. I'm not really big about the, Golden Age or earlier stuff. I like more modern DC stuff. But I think the Batman Robins are very unique. Salt pepper shaker is pretty cool. I like that. Oh, definitely like the Plastic Man. Very, very cool and very unique. And even his arms all, you can see a little bit, his arms even bent there. So that's pretty cool. So out of 10, I'm not excited on Crypto. Again, I like my shirts to have a pop character on them with a pop art. That's my preference. I get a lot of these type of other shirts now through Loot Crate, through Geek Fuel, that I've been very happy with. So I get a variety of those other shirts of things. So I like to, in my pop boxes, I like to get more specific pop looking shirts. Um, so, but the Bat Hound, I'm a Batman fan, much bigger Batman fan than I am a Superman. So the Bat Hound would have been cool, but still, Crypto's pretty cool. Everybody knows who Crypto is, more so than probably Bat Hound. So I'd probably get this probably an 8. Just the idea that I don't want to give it a 10 because I only had 6 items, and I would have rather liked the other shirt. But I don't mind the unique Batman Robin um, salt and pepper shakers. I probably wouldn't have picked those on my own, but since I got it, I think it's kind of a cool idea. I wouldn't know if I would have gone out of my way to had purchased these at the in my local comic store. But anyways, but overall, I would give this probably an 8. Um, to it, I'm not disappointed. I don't know if I sound disappointed, but I'm not disappointed at all. Don't get me wrong, and I like it pretty much. Just to let you know what we have upcoming. We have I have Geek Fuel and Loot Crate coming in, and then in the next week or so, I also have a brand new or the next box number 2 to the Loot Gear and Goods and Gears box, I believe it is. Goods and Gears box. And so that'll be coming in also this month. So we'll have those videos too. Also, I'm going to, for the next, I have it laying here. For our next video, I'm going to just give you a little look here, is our Star Wars box. And I got the Star Wars box as a thank you. And I think I mentioned in the last video that it was coming because of the snowstorms. And so it arrived the other day. So I'm excited to open it up. And it'll be on our next video. We'll do the Star Wars box and see what we got. It's supposed to be random from the year. Very cool that Funko gave this to me as a free gift as a thank you. I know part of it's an advertisement so that I would, maybe pick up the Star Wars boxes. But still, I think it's a very cool and neat idea and a nice gift that they've done to their loyal customers for the year. Hope they keep that up and another one will come next year. But that's about it. Just want to say thank you, and that's what we have upcoming. I'm still in the middle of redoing my room and everything, so I've been busy trying to put Legos together, rearrange everything, so I apologize for any messes you see. Things are a little tight, me moving around in here a little bit. But I think last week, my friends at Brush Arbor, I told them I'd do a dab, and I guess I didn't do it quite right according to them. So I'm going to attempt to do another dab, and then I'll sign off. So here's my other dab for my friends at Brush Arbor. So that's it. Okay, then. Thanks for hanging out with Big Stu. I'll catch you later on the next video. And that video will be our Star Wars box. So thanks, my friends. Bye.